we go. All right, we are making progress. So, that said, ladies and gentlemen, what's good? This is Showa60. Welcome to the Not So Sonic Mania Zone, or rather, the Iseki Nicho. Iseki Nicho literally means kill two birds with one stone, meaning not only will I be live on YouTube, but I will also be live on Instagram. So, the link to my Instagram name is below, so if you got your cell phones ready, you can find me live, just chilling out. You can ask me questions. Make sure that it's not too risque, or if you want to do that kind of thing. Yeah, community guidelines is a bitch right now. So, those of you who are on YouTube right now, I'm pretty sure you are watching me. Also, if you want to see this channel grow some, you can send a donation to Streamlabs. Any amount will do, but please keep in mind that all donations are optional and are final. So once you make that donation, there's no going back. Alright, so let's begin. For those of you who are watching, this is probably shaping up to be one hell of a live stream right now. But yeah, it's a semi-decent Saturday evening. This is practically my fourth stream this week, I believe. Making sure that everything is in tip-top shape right here. So I got this commission along with another commission. Then I have my comic series that I have to work on. And this is what we are working with right now. Like, I'm using my Cintiq. It's just a chill day, a little chill evening. Here in Atlanta, it has been raining in certain areas. One minute you see rain, the next minute it's somewhere else. It's like spotty showers right now. It's fairly warm, but I still have to bring that jacket along. Went outside and Jesus Christ, so much has happened. So much has happened. I'm just like, are you dead serious right now? Make sure that there's some equal weight over here with the line art. And for those of you who are on Instagram right now, my link is inside the bio. So by all means, show some love on YouTube if you don't feel like watching it here. If you want to see the whole experience as well. I'm making my bedroom extraordinarily warm. Like, this is how we're living right now. This is how we live these days. This is what's hot in these streets. All right. Oh boy, this looks far too much like Chicken Scratch her boobs. Okay, so let's fix that up a bit. Make sure it doesn't look like a rush job either. Alright, so. Oops. These days I'll be finding some of the weirdest stuff on YouTube. Like, I remember just lately I've been watching this long playthrough channel, which is based in Japan, and one of the games I saw was Captain America and the Avengers, which was developed by Data East. It was really, really 90s. And it felt like you were playing an actual comic book game. Where you have the crazy narrator, you had the fantastic narration that made you feel like a kid who just bought his or her first comic. And it was like, holy shit, I feel like a kid again. Like, hold on a sec. Take this off. Take this space heater off a bit. Let me take that off real quick. Jesus Christ, it's practically raining hard out there. This heat is unnecessary. Bear with me. Alright. The more I look at the sketch that I did for this person, the more I feel like I'm about to draw this woman like she's Popeye. And that's just not right. I guess what we could do is just focus on the hair for right now. Oh, this ain't right. This just isn't right now. Probably gonna erase this part since the other proof is going to overshadow this one here. But yeah, Captain America and the Avengers. It was an Iron Man playthrough. Like, this game was like in 1991, so you would not expect some MCU type deal here. So the game allowed you to play as either Iron Man, Captain America, Vision, or Hawkeye. I mean, you had a little help along the way, like Wasp or Wonder Man or something like that. Wonder Man. Was it really Marvel's answer to Wonder Woman or something? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But anyway. And of course it was like a side-scrolling beat-em-up. You would have thought Capcom had a hand in this, but no. Maybe not yet, but... So, for the people on Instagram, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I hope you're not being put to sleep too bad. But, yeah. Okay. Get rid of that a bit. Okay, hold on 1 second. And for the good folks of YouTube, it's back to the grind. Back to the grind. Yeah. Oh, holy crap. But as I was telling the good folks at Instagram, my trip outside of the house was rather less than pleasant, if you ask me. Oh, Jesus. Where do I begin? Like, I was going to the Little 5 Points shopping district in Atlanta, and I visit Junkman's daughter like I usually do. Just look at some of the cool stuff that could possibly be worth buying in the future. So I go out, I tell one of my Facebook friends, I'm not going to tell you who that person is, but we were that, hey, guess what? I'm in the same area as you are. Because Facebook has like this special nearby friend situation going on here. I really don't get modern technology, why they feel it's a good idea to do something like that, but okay, whatever gets people to notice where I'm located. But yeah, I was talking, yeah, we were exchanging small talk, and then like by the time I got out of Little 5 Points, I find out from her, yes, it's a girl, mind you, that there's going to be like this weird, there's going to be like this dual protest thing going on here between activists and a very familiar supremacist group. I don't want to go into details, so don't ask me. Anyway, so I put out an Instagram video about it. It was like, hey, if you're going to this area, you might want to leave before 6 o'clock, because that's when it's supposed to start. And I gotta say, it's kind of jarring to know that something like this is happening here, right where I was just going out and about at. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, love your friends, love your neighbors, if need be, love your enemies also. Oh, forgot the intermission text. Gotta get rid of that. So I think about going to Perimeter Mall over in Dunwoody, and needless to say, I decided, okay, you know what? I changed my mind. There's a lot of stuff just going on all at once, and I don't really want to provoke that. So why do I just go home? And I do just that. I take the train. Then I just as I make it to the bus home, one of my friends, or now my former friend at this point, unfortunately, she gets a bad little misunderstanding. She thinks that I just snubbed her out for somebody else. Like, I don't remember anything like this happening. Like, I'm single now, so I don't have anyone in my life like that. That would be nice, but still. So she thought I was cheating on her or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, I don't remember us going out. So that's a thing. Oh, and to add insult to injury, there's like this weird dude with 2 boxes of potato chips or whatever. He's in there just doing God knows what. And just when I turn around, there's a police car in front of the bus, and and they interrogate the guy, they try to get him into the precinct from what I'm seeing, but it's like, but he has this whole feel good men Jack Nicholson vibe going on where he's like, get your damn hands off me, get your goddamn hands off me, that type of deal. So they send him away from the bus, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going on that particular bus. I'm gonna wait for the next one. But then I changed my mind. It's like I gotta go home as quick as possible. Because I just don't want to be outside too much. Like I really don't like the idea of being outside for too long if I'm constantly by myself. I mean, it's good to be by yourself sometimes. It helps you air out little things. It helps you learn to love yourself and everything. But at the same time, it's like you're out and about by yourself for way too long. You do this every day. What's the point? What's the point then? Like, you want to hang out with people. You want to see people that you know and trust. But that hardly ever happens. It's like, how do I go about this? I don't want to make a creep out of myself. But, you know, that's kind of a thing right now, and I don't want to be a part of it. So I'm home. I take a good, nice little nap, have myself some cereal, watch a little bit of Time Ranger. That's awesome. But yeah, I also find out that I have a mouth ulcer, and I'm like, okay, I think I gotta remedy this right here, right now, and what better way to do so than to drink some water? So as I wake up from like this short-lived nap, I'm like, okay, you know what? I got an idea. Why don't I just host a live? Why don't I just host live? Why don't I just do like a? Why don't I just host live on both Instagram and on YouTube? So ultimately, that seems to be the goal, right? So that seems to be the move, right? Excuse me. That seems to be the move right there. And, you know, as you can see, like cereal bowl, L felt, this, yeah. Let's take this out. Like, this right here, I got at my job. This is from the Lego Ninjago movie. This is actually a water bottle. I could put any drink in there I want, but I rather choose water. But it's themed after the main character, Lloyd, from the Lego movie. And if you're a huge Lego movie fan, I suggest you go watch it while it's still in theaters, or just wait for it to be on video, digital download, or whatever. Yeah. Let's see if I can. No, that's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, as you can see, I have my phone next to the PlayStation 4, and I'm live on Instagram. I'm just testing the waters right now, trying to see which works, trying to see what sticks between this whole life thing. So, so that's what's going on right now. And make sure that everything is okay. Personally, what I would like to do, like whenever I'm on the go, to have like a very powerful laptop that allows me to draw using Wacom technology of some kind. Because Wacom seems to be doing a lot better than some of its competitors and stuff. With the digitizers and whatnot. Because like most of the digitizers that Wacom have, they're not battery powered. But the architecture for the tablets or whatever, well, I don't know about that, but I don't know. I guess my only problem with Wacom is that a lot of the tech is like super duper overpriced, and they show little to no signs of dropping the prices a bit. And it's like the only time something like that happens is if you buy the damn thing used, and it's like, Jesus Christ, that's annoying. Like, can I at least get it for cheap without having to worry about price to performance? And that's the problem with Wacom tablets. They have a very shit price to performance gimmick going on here. It's like everything is just super duper overpriced for what you're trying to get. That, and I guess on the other hand, like the reason why they do so is because like they want to make sure that they appeal to the business crowd, like animation companies, game developers, major corporations that deal in animation, gaming, and whatever. But even so, there are some people who are just getting out of college or becoming aspiring animators, illustrators, and whatever. And they want a piece of that Wacom pie too. And the most they get from Wacom is like these less than $100 tablets that leave like this little disconnect between your eyes and the screen and what you're drawing on. And I get that not everybody hates that idea. I mean, I understand. I mean, I had the Bamboo series for a time. I mean, it's really good for what it does. But at the same time, you get to a point where it's like you want to draw digitally. You don't want to waste paper. You don't want to shell out money for a crayon set that's going to die out soon. Which isn't to say that Wacom is without any problems either. Because, like, of course it's technology, and technology is either going to go down or you're just going to want something bigger and better. Bigger and or better, whichever. And I guess that's the conundrum that some of us artists deal with. It's like, we want price to performance. And at least many of Wacom's competitors are starting to understand that. You have Entrig, you have Huion, and other Chinese companies that are competing against the Japanese-based Wacom. So you have that, and like I'm losing focus and crap. Now, after I got the Bamboo, back in 2015, I believe, like 2 years ago, I got like the Huion GT190. It was good, except for the computer I was working in wouldn't help the compatibility for it. Wouldn't help with the compatibility at all. In other words, it's like There's like this big ass disconnect with the driver and with the machine itself. So so that was an issue I did not want to deal with. So I ended up selling mine, and I eventually got the Wacom Cintiq 21UX, one of the very old models, and it still works good. It's really awesome, except for there's like this one teeny tiny dead pixel that you never notice until you pay close attention to the screen itself. Like, I like the tablet I'm currently working with. It really does get the job done like I wanted to. But of course, the laptop I was working on was a bit of a pain in the... Hey, what's up? Great to have you on this... Great to have you on Instagram. How you doing? But yeah. Now, the tablet I have at the time is currently used. I got it for half of its original asking price on eBay. Yeah, really exercise caution when buying things secondhand, because you never know what the hell's going to happen. So that's what we got going on. Well, another interesting thing that happened like before I left the house, and that was when I found out my older brother was watching Hajime no Ippo, like one of the animes and such. Now, from my personal experience, Hajime no Ippo was really good. I saw it on Toonami Aftermath. I wonder if that channel's still going on. I wonder if that website is still up. That's a good question I'd have to ask in a later time, but yeah. So for the good folks of Instagram, I'm going to have to cut this live stream short for right now. I'll be back. But if you're on YouTube, you can still chill with yours truly. If you want to catch me on YouTube and see what the hell I'm doing, the link is in the bio on my Instagram page. So until then, I'll catch you guys on YouTube, or if not, I'll see you guys later. And so we're on Instagram right now. And so I'm on Instagram right now, and I'm seeing a lot of interesting shit. Alright. So we got two other people that went live on Instagram. I don't want to reveal who they are, because that's none of my damn business. I don't like revealing the names of people randomly unless necessary. But yeah, for the good folks of the YouTube, we are back in business here. At least I hope we are, right? Right? No? I'll accept anything, including middle fingers and racist remarks. See how well that works. Something is terribly wrong with that mouth. Like, hey, what would that mouth do? Yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen. Okay, Retro is live. And I got a follower on Instagram. I think it's another person from Japan. We're getting a lot of Japanese. I'm getting like a lot of Japanese Instagrammers, which is really cool. I think I'll follow the Etika World Network fan page. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Don't want you falling. Can't have you falling. Traffic report and weather. That's a thing. Good God, my phone is not doing so good. Anyway, back to the swing of things. We are well around 39 minutes in the stream, and yeah, I'm still dealing with those lips. Got 4 people watching, but Streamlabs doesn't want to participate here, so that's a problem. Got 1 like here. Thank you for the person liking my stuff. Greatly appreciate it. Alright. Okay, and back to work. Let's do something about those lips. Okay. This is the closest I've had to a less anime-ish design, and the lips look rather small. The upper lip looks rather small, and just... Nah, let's fix that. No matter how strong the forces of evil may be, the Avengers will be there. God, that was so epic. That was just too freaking epic right there. It's a little weird, but this came from when I was drawing on some paper, so yeah. I know that's very inexcusable, but still. This is just for craps and giggles. First. Lower the lips, you say. Very well then. Miss Jasmine Ford, welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. Oh, wait. Let's see if that works. Okay, did that work? Okay. But yeah, to anyone watching, how is your day? Welcome back, Ethan. Great to have you back on the stream. After this, I'm going to work on another art Another piece of art that I've been dying to finish as well. I guess we'll give it a try. Some of that soft airbrush. See if that'll work. I made a sketch to say thanks. Oh, is that right? That I would like to see. And you did it all in pen. All right. Okay, we got 5 people watching. That is awesome. Glad to see you guys here. It is such a pleasure. Okay, so... Another joy about doing this digitally is that you don't have to worry too much about things staying out the lines because you can actually delete them. Oh. Okay. Pinterest sending me all sorts of cool, interesting stuff, per usual. All these recommendations and stuff, and I don't know, this just isn't right. Check the download section. Yeah, so some of this is... Guess we'll do pen. Like bada bing, bada boom, that'll make my problems go away. Or so I think. Good God, I am delusional. But yeah, to Ethan, thank you so much. I really appreciate the drawing. I will love to see that in the future. If you could email me the link to your, or at least send me a picture of your sketch. That way I will take a good look. Now, I do have any. Now, my email is on the description. You can send it. You can take a picture of it and send it to me via your email. That will also That will do just fine. That will do just nicely. Because I highly doubt that you could send it here on YouTube. So that's the skin part right there. So let's just... There we go. That's the classic feel I'm going after. Okay, so what next? Where do I start in the color department? Okay, let's talk Clip Studio then. Clip Studio, what an amazing piece of software. Sent it, you say? Alright, I'm gonna take a look at it right now. See what that looks like. Like, dude, that is pretty solid, man. Like, I see what you were going for, what you have commissioned me to do, so yeah, this is some, like, this is awesome, man. Like, I'm downloading it now, but it's like scanning for viruses or whatever, but don't worry, it's safe. Finally, it downloaded. It downloaded. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, it's going to be in a new folder section. I'm just going to call it see what you're about. Alright. Like, dude, this is some awesome stuff you got here, man. Or this is some pretty good stuff. Like, this is like some pretty good stuff you did. Like, keep it up. Okay. Since we're on the subject of all things Saturday, there was a Momocon photo shoot over at Roswell that unfortunately I could not make because I didn't know where it was, and even if I did, chances are I'd have no way getting there. Because I know public transportation can only go so far, and the less we talk about Uber and Lyft, the better, which isn't to say that Uber and Lyft are terrible, it's just that let's just say I don't have any good way of accessing them the way I want to. But yeah, we're starting with flat colors right now. Okay. Crap, I missed it. Where was it? Ooh. There was... Dang it. There was a phrase that allow... Kinogase. Like, I'm very big on Japanese. Not as good as you remember. I don't know. Just keep doing what you're doing, and pretty sure everything will get better. Also, like, me personally, like, I'm still learning. Like, I'm using every resource or reference possible, and learning from some of the even better artists, because, like, there are a lot of artists better than I am. Like, I'm just over here just drawing for the fun of it. I just hope my work gets out there. Especially with the internet as one hell of an amazing platform, especially for social media. So, yeah, that's about it right there. But yeah, I've been drawing since, like, I was super... Like, I've been drawing since I was super young. And I gotta say, it's really wonderful. Like, ever since Super Mario Brothers came out for Nintendo back in 1985, like, I had so much fun with it. I loved it so much that I just started drawing, and everybody just liked what I did. Like, a lot of people who saw what I did just liked it. Then I kept on drawing and whatever. Then when I got into anime, I started leaning towards more of that style because of how awesome it looked. Now, a lot of people were, like my family, especially like my dad, they were like, draw something different. And I was like, at first I was thinking, why should I? Because this is awesome. But then again, when I look back at it, it's like, nah, I think he does have a point. Either I improve on it or draw something different. And I'm basically leaning towards the former. You never reveal your age. That is a no-no. Now, I never revealed my age, except for in one video. But I played Super Mario Brothers for the first time just years after it came out. So but seriously though. But yeah, I never got to play Super Mario Brothers until like many years later. So like it came out in 1985. So there's that. And I didn't play the game till like I was like around 5 or 6. Well, till I was like 4. Well, I think when I was like 5. I think that's Yeah, 5 years old. That was when I started being a geek. Time passes and then boom. Like, I'm this big, like, I'm a gamer, I'm an anime nerd, I'm a toku nerd. So that's fun. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll worry about the brushes and materials later. But yeah, back to the subject of Clip Studio. It's a great piece of software. The only problem is it's like $200 something just to get the EX version. If you just want to get the basic version, and one, that's fine by me, and two, it's not that expensive, so that's a definite plus there. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I got it right. Wait, not yet. Armor designs. Oh, don't remind me. Like armor designs. Don't get me wrong. Let's make no mistake here. Like I wouldn't mind doing armor design because I'm a huge fan of Tokusatsu, and I want to like make my own super. I want to design like my own superhero costume, my own transforming hero costume, even if it does have some shred of armor or so. So, yeah. That is something I would like to do. Cause oh, that was weird. Am I the only one who saw like a wireframe thingy going on around here? Because screw it. Okay, brush thinking. Texture. There we go. Texture density. Yeah, I want to see all of that. Spraying effect. Particle size. Brush tip. Just the tip. Just the tip. That's what I get for watching Sausage Party or Archer. Dude. Anti-aliasing. All on point. Blending mode. Mixed ground color. I want to see all of this. All of that. Okay, good. Now. Where'd that texture at, though? Cotton. Are you going to make her jeans rough? He made one of their artists' work recolored and used it without his... Oh, shit. Are you going to make her jeans rough and faded? Or what's the plan for that? I guess a little more realistic in terms of design texture. Okay, that looks... Oh god, that... Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. That's still just... Cotton... Okay, let's try fine textured. Okay, I'll admit the fine texture doesn't look all that bad. But the blue is just straight up... Mm-mm. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell are we dealing with here? What the... I wonder if I did a decent job with it. Well, right? Also, I like how I can multiply here, because, like, this right here... Oh, that is just... Oh boy. Okay, it's looking... It's not half bad. Holy crap. Control Shift. Okay, I'll save the rest for later. Next up is the bastard. Next up is the bastard slash coward of the hour, Fong Jian Yu. This is the dude we're going to be working on next. Then after that, we're going to do a little bit of gaming. But first, let's keep the good folks at Insta waiting. Begin to count. 1, 2, 3. Yu-Gi-Oh here. Right. Okay, we're live. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm live on Instagram, so if you want to see me in a different angle, check the description below. Wait a minute, what the hell? Alright. Now we got one viewer here. Alright. But yeah, he does got that Yu-Gi-Oh hair going. Minus the Millennium Puzzle and all that crap. So yeah. Dead eyes, he looks like he's judging me. I guess that's the look I'm going for with him, because this guy is a very, very judgmental character. He's a bit of a dick. And that's basically what I'm going for with this guy. So, yeah, that's what we're going with. And to the good folks of Instagram, hey, what is good? This is Showa. I'm back again. Make sure that my phone didn't overheat. Because every phone I seem to get while I'm doing live tends to overheat for some inexplicable reason. I guess it's because it can't handle long live sessions. Or maybe I just need to get a phone. Like most jerks. But yeah, this guy, the guy I'm drawing, he is like a complete dickhead, and you'll probably see him in the second volume of my comic series, but first I have to take care of chapter 4. So after I'm done with this dude, I'm just gonna work on his biography and why he's involved in the Wildcard Fighter story. Yeah, the subtitle of my stream is called Iseki Nicho. Iseki Nicho. That's a Japanese proverb meaning 2 birds with 1 stone. He does, just not now. Because, like, at the time of the series right now, he is training in the desert. And the main character is practically going to get his ass handed to him somewhere down the line. And that's going to be the spark for our protagonist. He needs the Justice Tarot card in the background. It does look like he needs that. But I'm not going for Persona or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure right now with this guy. Now I'm thinking about Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Because his personality almost matches him. And pre-Dragon Ball Super Vegeta. Oh my god, like... Okay, should be good. Corrupted Judgment. I guess I could give you a sneak peek on who this guy is. Now, his name... Man, why don't I just write it down for you? Fong Junyu. That's the character's name. I doubt there is a meaning to his name, other than... However, I will say this. John Yu is a character who was born in Beijing, but was raised mostly in Japan because his father wanted to set up his base of operations there. Of course, John Yu didn't like the idea growing up, and for some reason, he has grown to despise the Japanese a lot. And he hates people using styles other than the ones that are in their country as well, which makes him very racist. Which I know a character like that wouldn't do so well in this modern time, but... a dickhead like him is needed to offset what we have going on. It adds a lot of drama to it, and that's something I was basically going for. And while he's bullying many of the local students during his elementary days, he meets the main protagonist, Yuji, and he's not too pleased with the fact that Yuji is besting him. He does get a few hits off of him at some point, but the two always seem to get in trouble for... But the two just seem to get in trouble for fighting. Then, like, one time, Yuji and Jeonyu fight each other in the middle of a rainstorm during the summer, during their 5th grade year in elementary school. Their parents find them. Jeonyu's father is now realizing that his son is racist and does not like that very much, so he has him train in the desert until he can get his head straight. And he has him do this like every summer before he hits the school, while Yuji's doing his own thing, leading to the events here, leading to the events of the comic. Now I'm gonna have Jeonyu premiere like at the beginning of, or probably in the middle of the 2nd volume. Yuji is still burnt by Jeonyu's presence, and the two ultimately start fighting each other. Oh, crap, I forgot about the jacket. How did I do that? Oh yeah, that's right, I got carried away. Now, tarot card would make for one hell of a backdrop, that much I can say. Thank you for that idea, Ethan. Like, seriously, I wish I could put my camera here. All the more reason to get, like, a DSLR camera, man, because... yeah... And to the people coming to my Instagram stream, thank you for coming. How's everybody doing? Yes. Yes, Jeonyu was meant to be a racist jackass. But like many of the characters here, he does get some shred of development. And that's basically what I'm focusing on with Wildcard Fighter, like action and character development. John Yu's a jackass, but he's no pushover. I made sure that he's a very skilled martial artist. That's why he's been able to keep up with Yuji. And he will be stronger than Yuji at one point. But he will get his ass handed to him in the future. I forgot to put figures, but yeah. I guess I should just fill you in on a little secret as to how I managed to get his pose down. Like this right here. That's the skeleton. The cool thing about it is that I get to use 3D references, which really helps. But if you are gonna, but my advice here is, like, if you're going to use like 3D references, make sure that you add your own spin to it as well. Because if you make it like pound for pound, or like a straight up carbon copy, it does get bad and it gets awkward, and you don't want that. There's my skeleton, George. Where have you been? Ah, good one. Alright. Just start with the skin. Well, see something with this guy here. Oh yeah, that's right. I did add this guy not too long ago. Or did I? I'll leave it alone. Let's add all the other elements here. Hey, what's up, Princess Amoni York? Welcome to my live broadcast here on Instagram, and you can also catch me on YouTube if you want to see what I am drawing. And I'm using G pen around here. But yeah, for anyone who wants to go to my YouTube who are on Instagram right now, the link is in the bio. You can subscribe if you like. And if you got some loose change around that you don't need, you can happily donate to my Streamlabs. All the links will be in the description below. But yeah, back on the subject of John Yu. He is a dickhead. And I made him such. There are a couple of other dickheads in my series that we'll see in the future. Most notably in Chapter 6, which will be coming which will be coming much later. Okay. I'm your fun sub and mythological muse when you need inspiration. Why, thanks a ton. Yes, my dude, you are incredibly awesome. Right. So... Also, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to save, because you never know what may happen. Always save your progress. If you can. Unless you're playing Super Mario Brothers or similar games like it on your Nintendo Entertainment System where you really can't save to save your life. Yeah, that's the problem. Oh boy. In case you're wondering, I'm doing this whole thing on purpose because why not? was aiming them specifically for just the pants, but okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a trip. I missed a few things, but that's okay. They can be covered up. And we're gonna make the shirt white. Now the thing about interviews and stuff is that in a Japanese interview, you're supposed to have your suit white and tailor-made. Now you're supposed to have your suits tailor-made, and your shirt has to be white at all times. Your ties should not have decorations and stuff. Now that said, they're very conservative for the most part when it comes to interviews and stuff. Of course, now if you are living in Japan and you see like an exception or two, let me know, because we do get a lot of those here in America. Okay, so looks like he just got cream all over himself. Ha! That looks so wrong. Marlon, welcome to the Instagram stream. How goes it? Okay. Okay, this should be everything. Let's see what we got. Problem solved. Another problem solved. Yay. Yeah, their ego is real with this man. Alright. And now for his necktie. So, a little question, ladies and gentlemen. How do you want John you for the people who are on YouTube watching, and even for some of you people on Instagram? Okay, you know what? For you folks on Instagram, let me show you what I'm working with. I would happily give you the chance. Guess I can give him green. Which comes to no surprise since green is his favorite color. Oh, that looks awesome. Now for his jacket. Let's try something I always wanted to do. You know, come to think of it, when I look back at this, it's like I truly made. It's like I truly made one hell of a racist character. Also, by the way, racism sucks, so yeah. Good kids watching this stream, do not practice it. It is bad. I don't know what else I want to do. Okay, now for the selection, let's invert it. Wait. Oh, how about that? It can't be seen. Holy crap, it worked. His hair, his glasses, and his eyes are next. All right. See, this is why I need a This is why I need a better camera. But yeah, every summer John Yu trains in the Gobi Desert to make himself extraordinarily strong. Okay. Now. And we're going to invert the selected area. And we're going to have a little fun with these here. Well, that defeated the whole purpose of doing what I did. Just then and there. All right. Please put me in the comics so I could kick his racist ass. As you should. It's always good to keep going. Because you may never know who might like your stuff. Because from what I'm seeing, we're starting to see something. We're starting to see some awesome right there. Go for dark brown. Let's see what we got. Let's give it a whirl. Oh, you leaving soon? Thank you for coming to the stream. You've brought a lot of life to it, man. I would be more than happy to see you again. Alrighty. Of course, these are all flat. Alrighty, I guess I can end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for coming. Greatly appreciated to have you guys on my YouTube. But the fun will not stop. You guys will be catching me again. I might do another stream tomorrow. Maybe this time a little bit of gaming and a little bit of comic drawing. A little time well spent. So that said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until next time, this is Showa60 saying, Johnny.